What is up, everybody? My name is Heavy Metal, and today I'm going to be showing you the difference between the BO2 Origins and BO3's Origins. Since this is going to be the last map for the Chronicles and the last map for BO3, since I did Nocturne, Toten, Verug, Shinonuma, Deriz / the Giant, Kino der Toten, Ascension, Shangri-La, Moon. Now Origins. This is gonna be the last map. Now, basically, what I'm doing, like, wondering what are you doing with this? The difference. Basically, what's the difference is basically I'm doing the differences between the original maps and basically.
It began long ago.
Now the cutscene.
It's
the same cutscene, but they just upgraded the graphics a little.
Two German scientists.
Yeah, they just upgraded the graphics. If you didn't see this cutscene before, I'm gonna let you play it. That's my favorite band right there that's playing. It's Avenged Sevenfold, Separate of Fire. I'll let you play. I'll let you watch it. That's also one of my favorite songs off from that album, from Hail to the King.
As an ancient evil ravaged the front lines, the hopes of the Allies.
See, Trick? Why did you let the zombies bite them instead of like having them bite us in game? Come on, Trick. Okay, that was the cutscene.
I'm going to tell you how all this really began.
Okay, so that was the cutscene. It's the same cutscene as BO2. If you did play BO2, you know that basically it's the same thing, but they upgraded the graphics a little. Oh, Nikolai. Okay, that was.
London's name is going on. I saw a huge steel beast, tall as the spires of Moscow Cathedral. Just what have the Germans been doing in this place?
Basically, some of you wondering what is this generator? This right here is a generator. If you didn't play BO2, and I'm also gonna be doing the Pack-a-Punch tutorial. I'm just saying that the difference is because they upgraded the graphics a little. Just saying that they upgraded the graphics a little bit. Just saying that they did upgrade the graphics.
Like trench water.
Nah, The reason being, I'm doing these uploads is because basically I just want to show the world who, like, basically I want to show the world like what's the difference between the original BO2 maps and the basically the Black Ops 1 maps and World at War maps. Now basically, like I said, I'm doing the Pack-a-Punch tutorial, so you'll know how to do it if you didn't play BO2. Now, like I said, I'm doing these videos because I'm basically doing these videos if you didn't play BO2 or if you did play BO2.
So much evil.
Okay, so basically we're gonna need a good gun. And I'm getting the Sheila. Or maybe I'll get the Sheila. Okay, so that's the robot. It's the same thing, but they just upgraded the graphics a little. They just upgraded the graphics a little. Yeah, I'm just saying that they just upgraded the graphics a little. Okay. Oh yes, there's the box right there. Okay, like I said, there's 6 generators around the map to like basically start the Pack-a-Punch tutorial. That was the first one right there in the spawn, and I just saw me do. There's a reason why I don't like the Sheila that much. You gotta be watching your back because basically they can come up behind you. Okay, so let's see what they do because I don't really like the Sheila that much. Oh, the Weasel.
Simple man. I cannot begin to understand the means behind.
Okay, so basically, like I said, there is 6 generators around the map.
This is useless.
Oh, okay, that's the staff, one of the staff parts. Okay, basically, I'm gonna be. I really, yeah. So basically. Oh, this is good. So basically, we need to activate all 6 generators around the map. As you can see here, there's 6 generators. Make sure that you don't let them, like, basically... Okay, so basically we need to go back there. We need to go back to the spawn room. Unless you want to go... Basically, like I said, we're going to be needing to activate all 6 generators around the map. There are 6 generators. There's one right there I just activate. There's another one you just saw me do in the starting room. Why? Because why do we need to, like, basically start off the Pack-a-Punch? Basically, like I said, we're going to be needing to activate them, so we need to... do this. Okay, so basically there is like I said, there is 6 generators around the map.
This is but one part.
Oh, one of the staff parts. I'm gonna show you how you can build the staffs around another time. Now, some of you wondering, what is the zombie blood? I did not notice that that robot was right there. Basically, the zombie blood power up is basically that's what you get. That's what distracts them. That's what distracts them. Because you're gonna be.
We are under sustained attack.
Oh, and we got Speakola over there as well too.
Filthy rats use strength in numbers to their advantage.
Make sure you stay close to them because they'll stop for quite some time until you go back.
Who among you can challenge me?
Okay, so now we got 3 generators on and we're gonna be doing another 3. Because it's gonna take me a while to find them because we're gonna be need. Okay, so that's one of the staff parts. Okay, so like I said, there is 6 generators around the map, and yeah, basically it's not much difference here. I'm just saying that they upgraded the graphics a little bit. I mean, it's the same map.
Please, you have to help me. I'm trapped here.
Oh, there's the Dr. Monty's guard. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that it's the same map, but they just upgraded the graphics a little bit. Yeah, they upgraded the graphics a little bit.
We have the means to ensure our victory.
I'm just saying that they just upgraded the graphics a little bit. Okay, let's see what's in No Man's Land.
No
There's
good
generator
will come
4,
from disturbing
generator 5.
the
It's gonna do generator 4. That right there is, that's where we need to activate our packet punch. Right, be careful where you step because
mud. I can barely move.
basically that's where the robots step. You don't want to be going over somewhere where the robots are stepping. You don't want to be going. Because you gotta be watching where you're going because basically that's where the...
I have nothing to offer.
Okay, so that's the 4th generator.
Cannot allow them to take area.
Oh, you dumb... Man, what did they like base?
I rise against our common enemy.
Okay, so basically we have to re-guide do it again since those stupid armies like decide to like make sure that you've stayed close to him because basically I'm gonna be needing Jug after this. If I can like get enough points because okay, that's generated 4-6. Okay, so we're gonna be going over to generator 6. Not generator 6, I mean generator 5 because basically like I said, we're gonna be needing to activate all the generators around the map. We're gonna be activating all the generators around the map. Because basically some people said this might be a hard map, which I believe that I think I can agree with some people that it is definitely a hard map. Which I can agree with some people saying that it is a hard map. Okay, so here's generator 6. No, that's generator 5. Oh, no! But yeah, basically just find the 6th generator. But yeah, it's the same thing, but they just upgraded the graphics a little. But yeah, that was... Yeah, but basically... Yeah, they just upgraded the graphics a little bit. I mean, it's the same map, but they upgraded the graphics a little bit. They did upgrade the graphics a little bit. Because basically, I don't know why they like... Yeah, so... Yeah, basically that is the difference between Origins and the Black Ops 2 Origins. We get to play the same characters, but the graphics are upgraded a little bit. The graphics are upgraded a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how you can do the pack punch tutorial in another video because basically those dumb zombies, I'm not playing. That's why I said I'm not a very good zombies player. So yeah, we did all the World of War maps, including the Giant. We did all the Black Ops 1 maps, Kino, Ascension, Shangri-La, and Moon. And we did Origins. So yeah, these are all the maps that we're done. I'm gonna be doing BO4's videos next. And yeah, okay, so basically, like I said, it's the same map, same everything, but they just upgraded the graphics a little bit. They upgraded the graphics a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna be switching over to multiplayer now because I don't want to feel like playing zombies no more since I am a zombies YouTuber, but yeah, basically I don't want to upgrade it. Now, basically I'm gonna do next, like I said, I'm gonna do BO4's zombies because most of those maps are changed. Most of those maps are changed since, yeah. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna do some multiplayer. Okay, I'm gonna show you the loadout I ran with and why I go for 400 points and why I have bots. Okay, so basically, like I said, these are I run with the HIK30 with my M16. RI6 with the Archive, same Jonathan Cole with M16, MR6, I mean not M16, MR6. Basically, this is the only loadout that has no MR6. My specialist, I'm gonna be running with the Reaper. This is my score streak. I ran with the UVA and the Raps and the Motherships. So yeah. Okay, so basically, I really like playing Nuketown. I really didn't much enjoy multiplayer that much, except for Nuketown, which I really do like Nuketown that much. I might be going over for Black Ops or CDP. Okay, so basically, like I said, I would rather be. I would say I'm gonna show you how you do finish the pack a punch tutorial, because basically I didn't have enough points to afford Jug, since yeah. Basically, like I said, basically there is an Easter egg from the Reaper saying that it says element 115. Of course, like basically, like since Black Ops Cold War Zombies is like a direct sequel to Black Ops 1, continue where Black Ops 1 left off. So we can finally see what happened to Weaver. I hope that he plays as the same actor like we did for BO1. Or like, see, half the community said that it's a reboot version. It's a rebooted version. Basically a direct sequel and half a reboot. Basically, half of the game is rebooted and half of the game is a direct sequel. Basically, we're now left off. We're gonna be people said that for zombies, we're continuing left off where we left off in Tactor Totem, between Premise is dead and Ultimus is dead too, and Victus is dropped back to the Dark Ether. So basically, this is the second chapter. If you didn't know. Basically, they said that this is the second chapter of the Dark Ether, continuing where they left off years later after the 1960s and the 1940s. And yeah, so basically that's what they said. It's a direct sequel, and yeah, and basically that's where we left off. They thought that this was gonna be end of Ether, but since they realized that this wasn't the end of Ether, since the young version of Richtofen is still alive, Dr. Monty, the Shadow Man, Dr. Maxis, and yeah, well, Dr. Maxis is dead. I forget this. I mean, Dr. Monty is still alive, the Shadow Man is still alive, Samantha Maxis is still alive, yeah, and young version of Richtofen is still alive, So yeah, basically, like I said, today's the open beta. If you've been following Treyarch on Twitter, you'll know that they sent out a code for the people who wanted to play the beta. I did that for Infinity War, but I realized I couldn't play the beta. Even though I have the game now, since I have the game, but yeah, yeah, I do have the full game, and I was gonna buy the bundle pack with buying Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare, the remaster version. Now, some of you are wondering, like, what's the new Modern Warfare? If you didn't play the new Modern Warfare or you really don't know it, and I'm gonna tell you what's the new Modern. The new Modern Warfare is a direct prequel, and half rebooted. And basically, like I said, half the game is rebooted and half the game is a direct prequel. Basically, this means that this new Modern Warfare is a direct prequel and a half rebooted to the first Modern Warfare. And yeah, basically that's what Infinity War said. They said that half of the game is rebooted and half of the game is a prequel. Basically, I like the original Captain Price. Basically, Modern Warfare 3 is where we stopped for the Infinity Wars. Not Infinity War, I mean the Modern Warfare series. Since Modern Warfare 3 is the last game for the Modern Warfare series, they thought that this was gonna be the last game for the Modern Warfare series. But since it is the end of the since basically that's what they said. Since BO4, I was like, dude, when I got the game, I was like, dude, I want to get Black Ops 4. I actually pre-order it, and then basically I pre-order it, and then basically I got it. I was like pre-ordering since basically Treyarch knew that BO4 was gonna be the end of zombies, but Treyarch realized that Treyarch realizes that Black Ops 3 and Revelations wasn't gonna end either. They thought this was gonna end for Ether, but they decided to like continue where Revelations left off. So yeah, they decided to like when BO4 came out, they knew that this was not gonna be successful. Yeah, BO4, they knew that this was not gonna be successful. So yeah, I'm just talking about it since basically. Yeah, they knew that BO4 wasn't gonna be successful as they thought they were gonna be. Yeah, since they knew that basically BO4 wasn't gonna be successful. Yeah, since they knew that this wasn't gonna be successful. I'm just sitting here camping, and whoever goes back there, basically I'm gonna snipe him down. So yeah, Treyarch realizes that they knew that BO4 wasn't gonna be successful as they thought they were gonna be. So basically, like, now this year, like this coronavirus year, they thought this year was supposed to be for Sledgehammer, but they decided to get put to the side and got assisted for Treyarch. And they got assisted for Treyarch. And they got like assisted for Treyarch, because this year is gonna be Treyarch's game since Activision put Sledgehammer on the side and put Treyarch in charge since the Black Ops series belongs to Treyarch. Yeah, I hope they bring back Nuketown, because I would like to see that they bring back Nuketown. Even though like the headquarters, like Jason Blundell, even though that and Craig Houston, and also. And most of the since Jason Blundell was the head Treyarch Treyarch, since unfortunately he left during the end of BO4 and during the development of Cold War. Since they said that we couldn't like get it revealed sometime between like almost like mid-September or something, or mid-August. Everybody's like been uploading crazy since Activision like send those computer crates to YouTubers who got the most subs, who got the most Twitter followers, and since basically I didn't get I didn't get 1-2. I wish I could, but unfortunately I couldn't like basically try to upload everything. And unfortunately I try to upload every day, but since YouTube is a lot of work. So yeah, I might be doing a pre-order for the Black Ops Cold War as like I did for BO4. I'm actually gonna like go to GameStop, pre-order the Cold War, and I'm gonna pre-order the PS5. Since some people say get the Series X, since you can most likely play all those old games. I seen Mr. Dog JD or John. I seen him like got the Series X from Microsoft. And he get to play all the games that he want to play. I heard that there's some awesome features that you can like basically have. Basically, you can like resume where you left off, and I heard that you can resume where you left off. And basically, like I said, there is the game capture that says resume. I hope that my game capture card, when I order it, I hope that I hook it up. Basically, I'm taking a break from my Xbox because I just leave it in my bag. I haven't really played my Xbox as much as I played my PS4. I really haven't played much of my Xbox as I thought I was gonna be, but yeah, basically, yeah, since basically, I am the world's most worst multiplayer people, since like I said, I'm not really good at multiplayer as much as I do for a BO4's multiplayer. Yeah, since like I said, Trick knew that BO4 wasn't gonna be successful. There are some people who still plays it. So yeah, I'm gonna be going to show you the difference on BO4 instead of actually since this is the last game I'm gonna do what's the difference for BO4, and then I'm gonna be going over to not BO4, I mean BO3, and I'm gonna be explaining to what's the difference. Yeah, basically this is I'm telling the differences because basically I'm telling for those people who didn't play the original maps. I mean played it for the maps who didn't play didn't play the maps who didn't play World of War or Black Ops 1 or BO2. So yeah, since basically now I'm gonna be explaining to you why, since basically this dumb coronavirus wants to, you know, mess things up. Even though they said like stay 6 feet apart, even though that you might even get it if you're even 6 feet apart. You might not even get it if you're like 10,000 feet away. Yeah, you might not even get it if you're like 10,000 feet away. So like, dude, social distancing, you might even get it if you're even social distancing. Even though if it's windy, like basically it could like float away and get to someone else. Yeah, since you don't know when you like basically you don't have it. Basically, I heard people say that half of the people who doesn't have it got negative, and half of the people who has it gets positive. Unfortunately, for me, I do not have the coronavirus. That would be messed up. Staying at home, not go to my football practice. I mean, like I would have been still uploading my YouTube videos, but basically, some people who still has it, basically people who has the virus, basically most likely can upload their videos. Basically, they said that even though like my online school is kind of getting boring since since my online school is kind of getting boring already since online school is kind of getting boring for me since basically since basically online school is kind of getting boring since since it's kind of getting boring since online school is kind of getting boring since since online school is kind of getting boring already since basically like some people who have school can go to campus, and I was like, dude, that's not cool. Why don't you let all of the counties go to like campus school? It's like, yeah, but no, coronavirus wants to shut us down, wants to ruin everything. But yeah, basically you don't know if you even know that you have it on your food. Even though that people like where the company food, like where the food is made, basically so it's not like from China or basically. We hope that we get in the antidote soon for it, since basically that's how it was back in the 1920s, the 1720s, the 1820s. Since obviously, I'm done talking about it since I don't want to get it too. I know some people doesn't want to get it too. I know I don't want to get it too. Since obviously, okay, so basically, like I'm saying this, the reason why I like doing these is because, like I said, it's basically I'm doing the differences between like I said, Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 and World of War. Like I said, I'm telling all these people, if you didn't play World of War or Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2. No, basically, like I said, I hope that we get to play as Transit. But yeah, some people like disagree on Transit since basically nobody wanted to play it since it got so bad. Since it got so bad and no one wanted to play it, and basically nobody wanted to play Bus Depot either. Bus Depot either, and the only maps they could play on was Farm and Town, which they got pretty bored for it. And then when Nuketown released with the Hardened edition, or you get the care package edition. Basically, like for Nuketown Zombies, you can get the Nuketown Zombies with the normal Nuketown. And yeah, since basically that's what the only maps they could play on for people who didn't want to play Transit. Even though that in the Moon Easter egg is taking place at the same place as Nuketown, basically if you manage to make it to round 25, then you know that you might see the Moon Easter egg. Which people who is doing the Moon Easter egg are much likely playing the same events that. Yeah, since people like. No, obviously, like I said, to see the Moon Easter egg on Nuketown, you gotta make it to round 25. Since some people who are actually good at it can make it to round 25. If they're not, man, if you're not a good player, since Nuketown Zombies is most likely the challenge map. Since they remade it with Alpha Omega, I seen there's like a lot of custom maps on World of War and Black Ops 1, basically showing that there was a map called Nuketown Zombies. There was a lot of, I forgot one of the Treyarch's names. Basically, I forgot if he knew what his name was. Basically, leave it down below so I could basically. I forgot what his name was since he worked at Treyarch. Yeah, he did work at Treyarch, and yeah, he did work at Treyarch. I don't know if he's still working or left Treyarch. Basically, that guy right there, he created Nuketown until like Black Ops 1 came around. Basically, like Nuketown, the original Nuketown back in BO1 was taking place in the Cold War era. Now, the Cold War era activated from the 1960s all the way up to the 1980s. Yeah, basically, like, since Cold War is a direct sequel to Black Ops 1, since we didn't get to hear what happened to Weaver after. So yeah, since we didn't get to hear what happened to Weaver. Hold on. Sorry, I had a sneeze, but it's not COVID sneeze. Don't get all crazy with it. It's just the usual cold sneeze. Yeah, it's just the. Man, they like to shoot fast after like basically. This is why I really don't like playing much of multiplayer as much as I thought they were. Now, basically for the BO4 it's Nuketown. Then BO4 Nuketown is taking place in Russia. Then our usual Nevada testing site. Yeah, since now basically when I got my Black Ops 3, what I had, like when I got the game, it came with the code for Nuketown. Yeah, it came with the code for Nuketown. Since it did came with the code for Nuketown. So yeah, it did came with the code for Nuketown when I got BO3 with my PS4. Now, basically, some of you wondering, how do I get Nuketown? How do I get the Giant? How do I get classified? And the simple answer is that basically the way they had it back then was by either buying it as a single purchase with this, or you had to get the season pass to like play those maps. Now, basically, like back in when BO2 was gonna be released, Activision or Treyarch made these crates, made the special edition pack that basically the BO2 loot crate, not loot crate, I mean the care package. And basically, like in the care package, you get items. You get the game, you get the drone, you get the basically you get 2 codes. You get the Nuketown, the normal Nuketown with the Nuketown zombies. Yeah, Now basically, like I said, basically, and for BO3, like the way that you have to get the giant is either by getting the Juggernaut edition, and basically like you have to get like the Juggernaut edition. I was gonna get, but I purchased the giant, since basically if you have purchased it, or you might get the hardened edition too, like for BO2 and for BO3. Yeah, and basically, like I said, and then for BO4 you had to get the mystery box edition. Basically comes with everything, comes with the mystery box, the game, the code. Yeah, since it came with the game, the code, came with the game code. I mean, it came with the game disc. It came with the classified map pack, the puzzle pieces, the map posters. Basically, the map posters and a comic book, the puzzle pieces, and the mystery box itself. Now, basically, this is in the new story, which is Chaos. Basically, it did left off where left off in BO4, which was Ancient Evil. That left off with Chaos. That left off Chaos for a while. They said that basically we're gonna have 2 more Chaos maps. Basically, we didn't know what the 2 Chaos maps were, since Trek didn't tell us what the 2 Chaos maps are gonna be. Since they didn't tell us what it's gonna be. Like I said in my previous videos, when we're getting ready about to play the alpha, the beta. Sorry, I'm dumb. I have to switch my weapon. Since if you didn't play Nuketown, or basically that right there is called the. This is right here is the game zone. This right here is the game zone. Right there, you had a bunch of barricades. This map is actually taking place in the 2060s. Nuketown 2, Black Ops 2, we took place in the year 2025. Yeah, sorry, I have a runny nose, not the COVID runny nose, just the usual cold runny nose. Just the usual cold runny nose. And you wanna know that we don't know what year the sorry, my nose is running, but not the COVID runny nose, just the usual cold nose. Hold on. But yeah, we don't know what year the what's it called, the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War map, which not Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, I mean Call of Duty Black Ops 4. I don't know what year Nuketown is gonna take place in, since it's taking place in Russia, like then our Nevada nuclear testing site, like I said before. And yeah, so it's basically since I hope that, like I said, I hope they bring back Nuketown, since this is one of my favorite maps out of all the other maps. Since it is most likely a small map, I like to play this on other than wide maps. The reason being is that basically I really don't like playing that much in wide maps. Yeah, since basically I like playing Nuketown a lot, since out of all the other maps. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Leave them in the comments down below. Leave it down below so I can basically, if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them. Yeah, I hope that Weaver is playing the same character as we had for I hope that basically, I hope that we get to play as Weaver. not Weaver. I mean, basically we're played as the special ops characters, like from multiplayer. From the multiplayer, and people are playing the beta right now. Unfortunately, I don't have the beta. Basically, I think the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War PS4 is probably gonna be the last gen, like we had it for BO3. And yeah, since basically since yeah, there is the beta's playing. I think it's gonna be lasting for today and tomorrow, and then we get the full. Basically, the only way you can either get it, either play the beta, was either by pre-ordering the game. I bought the beta for Infinite Warfare, but I couldn't play the beta. Now, I said I got the full game. I rather like to be playing more of Treyarch's zombies than Infinite Warfare, or other than Infinite Warfare, then I'd rather be playing more of I'd rather play more than Treyarch's. I'd rather be playing Treyarch's zombies I'd rather be playing more of Treyarch's zombies more than the Infinity War zombies. Like Infinite Warfare, which Modern Warfare was gonna have zombies, but they scratched it. Yeah, since they scratched it. And yeah, since basically yeah. Okay, so basically, like I said, I don't like playing much of Sledgehammer zombies like Advanced Warfare and World War II. The reason being is that why I don't play those maps is because I'm not interested in them. Like basically, like a lot of people will have the community were not interested in the Chaos maps as much as they are in the Ether maps. Which Chaos is kind of different from Ether, which they have the same yelling glowing eyes, like for Classified and which, yeah, I know Chaos is a little different than Ether. But yeah, since, yeah, Chaos is different from Ether, which is our different stories. Yeah, since obviously I'd rather be like I'd rather be playing more to Ether maps, which I hope that basically I hope they named the two Chaos maps for the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War maps. But yeah, okay guys, so thank you for much watching. My name is Heavy Metal. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and share notifications. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Until then, guys, my name is Heavy Metal, and I'll see you next time. Peace.